Just had a walkthrough of a house that I'm renovating, and it's good. It's turning out good. They're moving really fast, and that's good. They opened up the whole main floor, and starting to really take shape. So I just wanted to go through some of the spaces now, and I will try to do like a maybe a voice over with the video that I took and kind of explain what we're doing.
3/4 of a mile.
Try to explain what we're doing in all the different areas of the house, and I'll show you what the house looked like before we opened it up and kind of where we are now and where we plan on going with it. So let's go to, I guess, what the house used to look like. Right now we'll take a quick look at that.
So these are some images of what I took when I visited the client's home, and you can see that they're in the process of moving some stuff out and organizing their things that have kind of gathered in the space. But as soon as you enter, to the right of the home is a dining room. It's the one with all the Nerf guns. They have a light fixture that they're planning on keeping, and you'll see where you end up using that in another area of the house. But if you look straight ahead as you enter, you see a blank wall. And then to your right, as you go into through the dining room, it's a little seating area with a chair, and they claim that they don't really use this space too much. So we want to capture some of that space for a more useful area. As you travel back through the kitchen, though, and look back towards that seating area, you can see it's a relatively small kitchen, limited counter space. Not a bad kitchen. It's got some quality cabinets and things like that, but it's not really functioning for what they want to do. Because right now, looking back towards the living room, you can see that there's a disconnect between people hanging out in the living room and people in the kitchen. So they want to create a more open space. So what we're doing to the right here is we're going to blow out this and go to a sunroom that's off to the right of where we are now. And what we want to also do is open up this room with a fireplace, open that up to the kitchen, the dining room, and that sunroom. So this is the sunroom now off the kitchen. It's too hot to be utilized properly. There's a lot of windows and a lot of light coming in here, and they don't really have good air conditioning in this space. So we've pretty much redesigned and reworked that layout and connected it to the house. So we removed that area to the right of the fireplace. So now it's one big room. We're actually going to also relocate the stairs. The stairs now, you would walk all the way through the living room and go down a steep set of stairs to the basement. We're going to actually remove those and flip them around the other direction so that as you come in through the front door on the bottom of the page, you can go around into the living room, which opens up to the kitchen. And then to get downstairs, you would take a left and go down the staircase. To the right, which is going to be their main entry off this garage, is a mudroom with brand new cabinetry, a laundry room, a laundry sink, and an area where they can hang up things that they need to store. So the opening up of this whole space is going to be more conducive to the family gathering, hanging out together, and enjoying the space as one big family, since they do have 2 kids. And so here we are now that they've demoed the space. You can see as you walk in, there's a powder room that's going to be there, and then this is looking towards the kitchen. There's an island stubbed up there, and then they're working on framing out the walls for this kitchen, because we've actually removed a large bearing wall that goes through the center of the space, dividing what was kitchen and the dining room and living room. So now that we got this large open kitchen like this rendering shows, it's going to be more conducive to the family gathering in this space. So there's the fireplace. We demoed the hearth on the bottom, and we're going to put a stone flush with the ground there. We're going to keep that window. To the right was the little sun porch area. So we've removed all that exterior wall and connected these 2 spaces. Right now there's windows framed in, but the windows aren't actually in. So we've got some plywood over them, and then we're going to spray foam the bottom of this roof, get good insulation in that area and onto the mudroom. We had to dig a new drain for the laundry because we moved it from that wall to this wall here, and pipe all that in. So this is a concept rendering I did of the laundry room. It's a little bit different now, but basically a similar situation. We want to have those two existing windows, bring in a lot of light into the space, and make it a functional space for the family. So continuing down around to the living, to the left is the bedrooms, and then these are the new orientation of the stair, which goes down and curves around to the right. This was tricky getting the proper head height for this space, so we've got the code minimum 6'8" clearance there as we go down the stair, and we had to kind of cut back into the hallway just a little bit in order to do that. And downstairs in the basement is where we had to cut in a new slab for our post, which are going in that wall right there to carry the beam that they installed above, carrying the roof and all that stuff. So underneath the stair, you can see it protrudes a little bit into the hallway, but not that big of a deal. And then the exterior front of the house, where we've demoed this porch roof and columns and the broken up tile slab they had, and we put a bluestone on the slab there, which goes well with that red brick, and we've framed in a new roof with timber beams and tongue and groove up underneath to really open this front entry up. We're going to still have 4 columns. They're not going to be the round columns. They'll be more square columns, but that will you'll see those once they get put in. So I want to say I really appreciate you watching and hope that you found this interesting. If you did, let me know. I will continue to make videos of our progress with this house, and continue to show you where we go and where we end up. So I look forward to seeing it complete, and I just want to say thanks. I appreciate you, and I will hope to connect with you soon.